Thanks for tuning in to this fade tutorial, guys. We're just gonna jump right ahead into the video, and I'm gonna start out by creating my initial bald guideline, and I'm going to do this around the entire head. I'm going to try to make this video as straightforward as possible in simple steps. After I've made my initial guideline, here I'm taking the number 2 guard and I'm debulking the hair up to the parietal ridge. And the parietal ridge is just where the hair starts to round off. Next, I'm going to trim the top with the number 3 guard. And the number 3 is a good length because it's just above brush length and you can still curl it, so it just leaves the hair manageable. It's a very low maintenance length. And notice that I'm going with the grain. Now I'm going to make a guideline to begin the fading process, so the lever is fully open on the clipper. And this guideline is about 1 inch high. So next we're going to start with the lever fully closed, and we're going to gradually go up until we get to the top of that guideline. So you'll see each time I open the lever, I'm going to go up just a little bit more. So here I open the lever about 1/4 of the way, and then when I open it again, it'll be just a little bit past halfway. So how I do it, I do lever fully closed, lever about 1/4 of the way, and then I open it up just a little bit, about 3/4 of the way. And right here, I'm just gonna slightly blend in the sideburn. Since he wants to let his beard grow thicker, I'm not gonna go too low with the blend. Next, I'm going to take the number 1.5 guard and go up under that number 2 guard that we initially debulked with on the side, just to get a little bit closer. So you see me start out with the lever fully open, and then I'm going to close it to get a little bit closer. Now I have on the number 1 guard, and I'm going up under that number 1.5 that we just used. So now I'm connecting the top of the fade to the bottom of the fade. So this is the middle portion of the fade that we're going to be doing most of the blending with. So the steps with this guard: lever open, then I'm going to close the lever, and then I'm going to blend in between with the lever halfway open. So just remember, open, closed, and then after I blend right here with the lever closed, I'm going to go halfway in between. So next I'm going to take the half guard and go up under that one guard closed. And the lever is halfway open. And the steps with this guard, lever halfway and then lever closed, blending up under that. The main thing with this guard is that you don't want to go too high, because if you go too high, then you end up raising the fade too high. One thing that I like to do after I finish my fading steps, I like to go back with the clipper with no guard on and the lever fully open, and I just like to smooth down the sides. This just helps everything blend together better. And right here, I just saw a little bit of dark spots, a little weight that I didn't like, so I'm going back with the 1.5 guard. Right here, I'm going to show you how to fade the back. Now, I'm not going to say all of the steps, and that's just because I feel like the way you guys will learn the best is if you actually try to figure out what I'm doing. So you just saw me fade the left side, so I'm doing the exact same thing on this side, so you should be able to follow along. And if not, just rewind and go to the left side again, and then come back and watch this. And guys, the best way to learn how to cut hair is just to pull up this video, get someone that will let you cut their hair, and just go step by step. Rewind the video as many times as you need to, but practice is the best way for you to learn. Experience is the best teacher, as I like to say. So I'm just gonna let you guys keep watching this, and like I said, if you have someone that will let you cut your hair, just pull it up and go step by step. Now I'm prepping the hair for the lineup. So this is alcohol, and alcohol dries out the skin, so it helps you get that crispy line that you're looking for. And when doing the lineup, you always want to keep everything as natural as possible and just not press down too hard. So here you see I'm using a clipper instead of a trimmer to clean up his hair up under his neck. And that's just because his hair is extremely prone to ingrown hairs underneath. And with this trimmer right here, it's not set nearly as close as my other ones. So I just got it a little bit closer with this. And you'll learn this after cutting clients over and over and over again. See how I'm trying to get it sharp, but I'm not trying to take off too much hair. And now with the front line up, I'm just gonna start in the middle and then work my way to one side and try to match the other side as evenly as possible. Here I'm using shave gel before I go with the razor on his face, and this just softens the skin and allows the razor to glide. So any barber supplies that I use, you can find on Amazon. All you have to do is click the link in the description and it'll take you to the Barber Style Directory Amazon store. Anything you do decide to purchase, the channel does get a small commission and it helps the channel grow. So thank you in advance for your support. But back to the video. Here you see me pulling the skin in the opposite direction that I'm going with the razor. And notice that I'm leading with the point of the razor. You're also going to see me comb the hair and go over it once again, just so I make sure that I'm lining a true line, and that once he goes home and washes his hair and his face, it will still be sharp. By the way, if you're getting value out of this video, be sure to comment below and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Right here, I'm just applying some conditioner to his hair, and then I'm gonna curl it up. This is the end result of the haircut, and don't forget to let me know what you guys think in the comments.